Yo, yo, yo. You guys ready? Who's ready? It's 8:03 on Wall Street. So good morning. Welcome to Forex.Today, the YouTube community of more than 20,000 foreign exchange traders. We gather here today to conduct technical and fundamental analysis with the overriding goal, planning our trades in advance for the rationale of trying to lower our risk because trading is risky. It may not be appropriate for you. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results. Please stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, never risk money you cannot afford to lose. My name is Wayne. Nice to meet you. I'm a foreign exchange trader. Cool. I like technical analysis. Yeah. I like macroeconomics and fundamental analysis. Yeah. I like quantitative analysis. Yeah. Well, really, I like trading. Actually, I just like money. Actually, that's it. It's pretty much it. That's it. I love money. And if you think the money is the root of all evil, no, they were evil before the money. Money is wonderful. Money is liberating. Money is powerful. Money is comfort. If you want to make the world a better place, it's a lot easier with money. So anywho, I love money, and what we do as foreign exchange traders is we buy and sell money. Money is our product. Money is our service. Money is our inventory. So you better like money. And so what we try to do is track the flow of money around the world. That's why they call it cash flow. It moves. It really does. In this case, we are tracking the supply and demand of this flow. As the flow crosses borders, it changes valuations, and therefore we make or lose money. So I love it all, man. Love it all. So today we'll look at gold, oil, Bitcoin. We'll look at dollar pairs, all that kind of stuff. If you want to look at the yield on the 10-year T-note, we shall. Because right now it's 3.572. Whoa! Hey, it was 4.5. It was. So anyways, what a wonderful life we live as foreign exchange traders. Thank you for being part of this community. If you don't mind, would you click the thumbs up button? Just tell YouTube, like, hey, this is pretty good content. This is pretty good. Because I want them to promote it so more people are benefit from these live streams that I've been doing for 20 years. Yeah. Longer than YouTube's even been around. So cool. Ask questions, get involved. I will do my best to help. That's the whole point of this resource I've made available to you. Okay, but remember, it's not free. It just doesn't cost money. The obligation is that you work hard, you focus, you take notes, you click the thumbs up button, that you leave a comment on the recording, documenting what you learned. I haven't asked you to do that in a long time, but it doesn't matter. You should still be doing it. If you want to learn, you have to manifest your learning. So at least one bullet point should be written down for every hour of video that you watch. There must be at least one thing I say that's not stupid over the course of an hour. You should write it down. Even if you've learned it 100 times, write it down. And then in the comment below the video, document it. Why? Because you can go and search your comments that you've left, and you can pull up specific videos in which you learn something specific. So if I talk about the Commitment to Traders report, you should document COT Commitment to Trader report review so that 3 years from now, when you're like, oh, wasn't there a video on COT? So you go into your comments in the your YouTube back office and you do your search under search comments, and it pulls up that specific video. Cool idea. Yeah, of course it's a cool idea. So anyway, these videos don't cost you money, but they do come with that obligation. Take this seriously. This is professional. Also, other resources made available to you are all in the description below the video. A link to my book, Strategic and Tactical Forex Trading. A link to 88 hours of foreign exchange video training and live groups available at fxbootcamp.com. There's a link to Quant-in-a-Box.co, which is artificial intelligence sitting on the Google Cloud, pulling macroeconomic data from private and governmental databases, scoring them and ranking them and comparing them and all that kind of stuff on your behalf. So you could do it for free, or you can automate it. Quant-in-a-Box automates that process for you. So you can compare New Zealand versus Switzerland in seconds instead of hours. There's a link to tradersway.com, an ethical, trustworthy foreign exchange broker that's faster than most, pays bigger spreads than, pays bigger swaps than most, and has competitive swaps. Man, I'm stumbling all over. Spreads. Competitive spreads. And if you're like, Wayne, I don't like spreads, I prefer no spread. Oh, well, then go with the ECN account. Yeah, go. Because it's your way, a trader's way with Trader Wayne. But honestly, they earn my loyalty and respect, so I recommend them. Pretty simple. Here we are. Biggest winner today is winner, winner, chicken dinner. USD Rand up 0.5%, followed by USD Japanese Yen up 0.5%. USD CAD up 0.4%. USD Swiss franc up 0.3%. Hey, what do you stink? Is the dollar strong? Okay. Biggest losers today. Oil's back below 80, down 2%. Gold is back below 2,000, down almost 2%, 1.87%. Kiwi dollar down 0.4%. Euro dollar down 0.36%. Aussie dollar down 0.34%. What do you think? Dollar strong today? Yep. Now, you might ask yourself, well, why? Well, that'd be a wonderful question. And I love the fact that you're asking that question. Well, one explanation could be NASI is down, Dow is down. Okay. S&P 500 is flat, but down-ish. Okay. The German DAX is down. The British FTSE is down. What do you think? Could it be related to that? So this is what you would write down in your notes. It seems that when global stock markets are down, the dollar gains strength. So you should write that down. That should be in your notes. Because that, you might find out, well, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I have a whole section, for example, looking at the global stock markets. And now you're like, oh, okay. Anything, when they're predominantly down, the US dollar tends to gain strength. Okay. Now this is important here. Okay. This is an important setup. This is very, very important. You should, right? You should say, ooh. And then you look at this and you're like, it's very similar. Oh, whoa, whoa. That's right, Johnny. Well, we got a reading a day or two ago on wage growth in the UK that pushed it. So wages actually went up. And remember, they're trying to slow the inflation down. So then that would point to that higher inflation level. So yeah, it all makes sense, right, Johnny? It all makes sense. But, looking at all these, let's change it here, okay? These red candles, these red candles, these red candles, these red candles, okay? These red candles, even this gap down red candles, all that would logically add to US dollar strength. And it did. Okay. So, yep. And the thing is, in the day trading group since what, Friday? I've essentially preached the same thing. I've been talking about things I've been doing to keep myself busy so I don't overtrade. And when I see a day like this, I'm sure glad I didn't load the boat, so to speak, out of hope. Load the boat out of hope. Okay. Joel, why don't you join FX Bootcamp and find out? It's less than $1 million a year, but probably worth more. And that's not hyperbole. Oh, no, that is hyperbole. But anyways, let's take a look at commodities. Okay. So everything we gained the other day in the S&P 500 is given back. Wah, wah, wah. Too bad. We were right on the precipice of something beautiful. But one of the things we've been talking about, even like on gold, is waiting for the up. Okay? And so even though today has been a down day for things like gold, these are like plan A and plan B scenarios. Actually, the plan A is really way up here, right? That's if you believe it's trending. And of course, you could certainly have that, right? Like, okay. Plan B is way down here. You're like, oh man. Okay. You might have got into that on this 5-minute chart. But one of the things, and I think was it this pair? It might have been this pair. Last night in the day trading group, we were talking about, a 2155 on a 5-minute chart. Okay, so since then it's been like wait. London Open. Whoa, dude, wait. Oh, New York Open. Okay, and so maybe the better trade starts down here. Like, even though it's not bullish now, it might become bullish later, and that's your job. That's how you use technical analysis. And you say, well, why should I be bullish? And you're like, I don't know. What do you think about fundamentals? But if you let me get this a little tighter. Okay. If you're thinking ahead, this could be a scenario of down and then recover even next week. Okay. Look how much faster a breach of the zero lag. So like you see when we breached through the zero lag 21 EMA, the actual 21 EMA was still down here. Look how much sooner it took you out from being a bull. Okay. And then boom. Okay, back in, and then look how much sooner it took you out from being a bull. That might be desirable. It might not be desirable. Okay. But nonetheless, if you're a bull on gold, that's still okay. Huh? Still okay. Most of you guys are on euro today, huh? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We'll get to that in a little bit. Okay. Look at Bitcoin. Oh my gourd. Oh my gourd. You know, again, it adds a layer of complexity. You might argue it's bearish. You could argue it's still bullish. I would say technically it's still bullish on this time frame. But of course, if you narrowed into a smaller time frame, you would already be measuring it like this. Right, now we did this before. You can see it overlapped here. I don't think I can get rid of that. I did. So anyways, you could argue that for sure, right? Head and shoulders pattern? Yeah. Yep. So we're back to the neckline. Yeah, I've been focusing on not over trading since Friday. Here it is Wednesday. Okay, amazing. So look at some of these. Here's that divergence. Again, we look at it every day, but you remember, I make it a lesson before it's happened. And now that it's happening, it must have been a good lesson. Don't you think? So this is Brent. This is my WTI. We didn't quite get to target, but it did collapse. But if we go to a higher time frame, okay, it's just becoming a buy. If you're a bull, okay, if you are a bull, it can come down, it can peak on Friday or Thursday, come down Friday, okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then peak next week. It can do that. Okay? And this is essentially what we talked about at Forex.Today on Friday. And it's difficult to wait that long on not just oil, but all things. And I've been teaching people how I keep myself distracted so I don't force trades because I want to trade. Okay? So if I wanted to invest into oil, this is a price that might be interesting. So we're getting close to the price. Now I have to decide when, and when is a question of time, when do I buy it? But this is a pretty decent price. Somewhere between 78 and 80 is where I would like to buy. 77 would be great, but it's just a little too low. So somewhere between 78 and 80. Well, that's where we are now. Okay? So if I were me, I could be on a time frame this small looking for the up. The example I gave yesterday, and again, I can't remember if it was oil or gold or something else, but it's all the same to me. But at this point, it doesn't matter. I've already decided whether I want to buy oil or sell oil, buy dollar or sell dollar, buy pound or sell pound. On a 5-minute chart, all of that's irrelevant. It's only timing now. Okay? Is this, on this 5-minute chart, is this bullish or bearish? Yeah, Johnny says it's bearish. Yeah, I agree. But what if I was a bull? I want to buy somewhere between 80 and 78. I want to buy kind of now or soon. Maybe it'll drop a little further. I don't know. But if this is the bottom, you just wait, right? So if I were a bull, for example, and how do you get there? I don't know. You made a decision, flipped a coin. I don't know. Listen to some idiot YouTube guru. But if you were a bull, I could sit around and wait for this market to become bullish. What do we use to measure market? Johnny says, it was oil yesterday that we discussed, 21.55 cross. Yeah, it doesn't have to be above the 200 EMA, Johnny. I did talk about that, but it was more like that confirms the trendish, that time frame trend. Doesn't have to be, though, because it kind of assumes that we will get above it. But yeah, good call. Right, so now on a 5-minute chart, I can wait for what'll inevitably create a change in trend. And the 55's a laggard, so it'll eventually do something like that. And, price action would look like this. Just to make the price action work, it has to do something like higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And then it'll speed up as everyone else figures it out. And you'd get something like that. Even on a lousy, no good, filthy, stinking 5-minute chart, good for nothing. Good for nothing fiber. So somewhere on there, what time do I buy it? Maybe here, but certainly there. So we'll say there. And here's the thing. There's still a pretty good chance it drops to 78 and then does something like this. But then it could drop to 77 and then do something like this. But then it could drop to 76 and do this. But it's okay, man. I'm a bull. I just wait. I don't know when. That's what I'm doing on this chart. When? But I know what I intend to do. And that is based on why. Cool. So, so there wasn't much to do on my WTI all day. Or you got knocked out fairly quickly if you took a shot yesterday. Hey, man, welcome to trading. Okay. Look at Natty coming down right off the CPP. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, holy smokes, huh? Probably drop all the way back to 2. I don't know. Maybe. If I were me, I'd mark this zone. Okay. And then, of course, you want to watch maybe the daily 21. Okay. Yeah, which is about the same. Yeah. 2020. Pick it up at 2020-ish. Could be a rabbit. Could be. So anyways, whew, sort of a disappointing day. Just out of memory, it feels to me like this is the slowest open to Q2 I don't know about ever, but oh my God. What a sideways Q2 open, huh? Cold open. Holy smokes. Okay. Holy smokes, eh? No, I don't trade nat gas. No. No, I don't. Nope. I have nothing against it, of course. Where from your indicators and templates, where can they be downloaded? fxbootcamp.com. You pay $88 a year. You get 88 hours of training videos. And you get access to hundreds of my template files. Yeah, $88 a year. Here, I'll show you. Hey, there's me. Hello. There's my COVID cut. All right, so here I am inside FX Bootcamp. And this is a basic membership. It's the $88 membership. And here it is. So you enter here. And here's your basic toolkit installer, and then install all these files. Actually, quite a bit more than that. And then here's the complete toolkit, which is more advanced, which used to cost, what, 150 bucks? Well, now it's free. So anyway, so you click on Basic Toolkit Installer. Do you have MT4 or MT5? You make the choice. Installs all 200 plus files in all the right folders in 14 seconds or less. So I say, install everything for me now, MT4. Wait for it. There it is. And it's already downloading. See? Wicked smart. Oh, I did it twice because I'm that smart. Okay. Don't say that, Jim. I'm a shareholder. Don't say that. So anywho, that's how you do. Okay. And then here's the video training courses. Okay. There's a total of 100 video lessons. Take you about 88 hours. Greg, I played golf last week for the first time in 2 years. Yeah. And I'd say about half the greens I hit in regulation, but most of the time they kept going. But I hit it. Huh? So not bad, right? Not bad. If you're hitting the green in 2 on a par 4, that ain't bad. The only thing is it'd be, 20 yards on the other side of the green. It would hit the green and keep going, but hey, whatever. Not bad. Could be worse. Why, are we going to get together for a round, Gregor? Let's see who's doing well today. Oh, that's right, Greg. Yeah, I think you sent me an email last year about that. Yeah. Maybe the year before. Yeah, remember that. So anywho, yen still trending down. Lovely. Okay. Never ever change. So I want this dollar to weaken, of course. And it looks like it's trying to. Although that's let me change the time frame. There we go. Is that right? Cryptocurrencies is property. Very cool. And how long have I played? I've played golf. Oh, I don't know. Since high school. I was on the high school golf team. How long have I golfed? Forever. Remember one time I was playing in San Francisco. I was a young guy. I must have been 23, 24. I'm golfing with my dad, and I'm up on the tee box, and it's a par 4. Nobody in front of us, and a group of golfers on the green. And they're all standing around, and one guy's lining up his putt, and he's intently focused, and my ball went bunk, 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 and rolled right past him. And they turned around to yell at the people on the fairway, and they realized I was on the tee box. And they're like, what? And they're like, hey, good shot, man. Good shot. I used to hit the long ball. Anyways, that was a long time ago. Long time ago. Anywho, it sounds unbelievable. It happened. All right. So yeah, pound. Yep. Well, more rate hikes going there maybe, and this is maybe a China recovery play. There's also some seasonality to that. It's kind of interesting. Guys, Hong Kong has an amazing tax regime. I love Hong Kong. So if you made money as a citizen of this, what do they call it, the special region, and you make money doing something entrepreneurial, you will not be taxed. Okay? If you have a job, aka you're poor, you work for somebody else and you earn a salary, I think the maximum tax level, if I recall, in Hong Kong is 15%. That's the most any person would ever pay in Hong Kong, 15%. Now, you save and you save and you save and you save and you take that money and you invest it into the stock market or you invest it in real estate and you make money. Okay, you invest into this because you already paid income tax. But let's say you bought an apartment, 10 years later you sold it for a profit. Or you invest it in the stock market and later on you sold those stocks for a profit. There's no tax on that profit. Oh, in America, you got to pay tax again. They punish you for being entrepreneurial with your money. They're like, we taxed you, so you're lucky to have some scraps left over. Instead of keeping it in a bank, you decided to be entrepreneurial and risk it in the stock market. Oh, you made $2,000? Oh, give us $800. You're like, what the frick? I already paid you taxes once. Nope, you got to pay on that because you were an entrepreneur. Well, I was an entrepreneur. I took the risk. Why should I pay you, government? They're like, no, give us $800. And then you go take your family out to dinner and they tax you again. You're like, but this is the money I already paid taxes on twice. No, you got to pay retail. Geez, Murphy. In Hong Kong, they're like, no, bro. No. That's all you. You took your life savings or whatever. You took your excess capital, invested it, and made a profit. Good for you, man. You keep it. That has nothing to do with us. I love Hong Kong. Love it. But if you lose money investing into the stock market and you start suing people because you lost money, the government just looks at you like, well, that's your risk. What the hell does that have to do with anybody else? You put money in the stock market and lost? That's not a crime. And then they're like, but this company lied to me and all this kind of stuff. Well, you should have done better due diligence. Go cry somewhere else. You know what? I like that. There's something about it like, yeah, buyer beware. Yeah, you should have done some research. Anywho. Yeah, so if they turn cryptocurrency into property, I wouldn't be so sure that it instantly turns into a new form of tax revenue for the government. That's what would happen in America, but not in Hong Kong. Yeah, sure they do. Burned? Yeah. Yeah. It's very British. Hey, you can get a good martini in Hong Kong too if you want one. What's the one down in the shopping district? The old hotel. It's got a little cigar bar and a nice bar. Where you get that awesome martini. It's not in my brain. Where did it go? Oh, that old hotel. You know which one? Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Not the Peninsula. Is it the Peninsula? Maybe it's the Peninsula. I thought Peninsula Hotel, Hong Kong. Is that the right one? Nobody knows what I'm talking about, huh? That's too bad. The Peninsula, Hong Kong. Let's take a look. You guys don't know your martinis, huh? Is it the Peninsula? It's not far from the water. It's in that heavy shopping district. Dining. Maybe it's under dining. The Moon Room, Felix, explore all dining. That's the restaurant. Anyways, they have some cool places in here, and so yeah. So if you can't live, without a good martini, yeah, you can live in Hong Kong. You're like, I need toilets. I need toilets. And I need a martini. Yeah. Now I lived in the Ritz-Carlton club level for about 3 weeks. And it was okay, but there's something better about this. So anyways, I can't find it. How come there's no gifts? This may be not it then, because I want to know about the little bar. It's the bar you got to go to. Priming against shops. I can't find the little bar. Yeah. Maybe that's not it. It could be it, probably it. You only drink cognac? Yeah. A toilet is a toilet. Yeah, that might be true. But there's still parts of India where anything would be better. All right, so yeah. So, look, I literally don't have fingernails. I've been chewing on my fingernails for days, waiting for my trades to set up. I so want to overtrade. Google says, what is the most? Yeah, the peninsula. Google says the peninsula is one of the most iconic 5-star luxury hotels in Hong Kong, if not all Asia. Yeah, that must be it. For some reason, their website sucks because there's a cool little bar, and that's where you can have a... Right. I prefer, like last night I was smoking a cigar and drinking a Manhattan. That's how the Wayne do. That's a good evening in Wayne Town. There's a place where Wayne goes to cry his losing trades away, and they call it Loser Town, where the losing trades stay. Going down to Loser Town, to Wayne Town, where losing trades stay. Going down to Wayne Town to cry my losers away. So anyways, I just really want this. So this is good. Okay. Well, like, for example, so like Richard's like, so what you got your eye on? Well, first of all, I talk about it every day in the day trading group, so I invite you to join. It's only money. Which is great, I think. There are lots of things in the world you just can't do even if you had money. Okay? But one of the things I'm waiting for, okay, is something like that across the board. And we identified like Kiwi to be one of the first to do it. That's CAD. Where's my Kiwi? Oh, yeah. Okay. And so now we're range bound still. Again, it's okay, which just means I'm early. And I'm still looking for a version of this. I haven't had an entry. I've had all the right prices. I never got an entry. Gee whiz, Batman. This is an hourly chart, and I still haven't had an entry. Gold, dang it. So I'm driving myself nuts. Patience is difficult, I'm telling you. So, that, and then maybe some of these others to go with it. But it's too early. But it's close, like this pig. If I drop this one into an hourly chart, it's still too early But, okay, that looks like, okay. But I don't sell one-touch highs. I, Wayne McDonald, do not sell highs. Okay. Look, even I'm taking notes. I don't sell highs. And that's a higher high. I just don't. So I want to sell, but not that. I like the price and everything. Everything is fine except what do I need? I need like, how about a reversal pattern, bro? So I could sell at exactly the same price, but at a different time. Okay. Yeah, sure. That's fine, Richard. But there's still this idea that of this. That's just my alpha. So I have to wait. Good thing I didn't sell here. 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 I could have sold here, but it'll probably do that. So I just, I wait. And the best, being wrong, if being wrong means you haven't made any trades, then you haven't lost money and you're wrong. It's a great way to be wrong. So you spend your time researching, like, what the hell is the name of the bar in the Peninsula Hotel in Hong Kong? I can't remember. But I have a cool place for us to meet up in Hong Kong, if you don't mind fancy wine and whiskeys and cigars. Totally private. You can't even find the place. Even if I gave you the directions, you wouldn't find the front door. But if you found the front door, you'd say to yourself, this ain't the right place. And then you go to the elevator and you're like, wait, Wayne wants to meet here? You're like, this is totally got to be the wrong place. And then you'd go up the elevator and it'd open up and it'd just be a bright lit hallway with linoleum floors and all these locked doors like that look like offices. You're like, what the hell is this place? You're like, totally in the wrong place. You'd walk down to the hall. I mean, literally, it looks like the hallway from The Matrix with the keymaster. You know, you're like, dude, what the hell is this? And you go down 5 or 6 doors, and then there's this nondescript door. There's no sign or anything. And you open it up, and it's just like The Matrix. You open it up, and it's a whole different universe. You're like, holy crap, what is this? You're like, this is wild. No way. So, hey, we should all meet up. Central Hong Kong. I'm ready. But the peninsula is over in Kowloon, just so that would have to be a different day. Okay, so anyways, look, down, which is what my alpha suggests I could look for this time of year. And we do have a giant red candle, but I don't sell giant red candles. I sell green candles, kind of. What do I mean by that? Well, if it did this would be a series of green candles. And remember, I'm a bear and I could sell a double top, which means it has to come down, make a lower low, then reverse, come back up and have a period of higher highs and higher lows, which means this would be predominantly green candles. And then I would look for the red down because that would be a double top. And as a bear, I can sell a double top. And remember, you're not going to be able to really trade this effectively until the 21 drops below the 55. And that's a long ways off too. So it's like I don't sell higher highs. And I'm not going to sell here either, because it's probably going to do, okay? So I might as well just wait. Might as well. Okay? It's like I have all year to make money, but I don't have any time today to lose money. I have no patience, and I hate waiting. Actually, I contradict Jay-Z, and I say I have patience, but I hate waiting. But waiting, wait I will. Okay, Richard? So looking at this, I understand why the dollar's strong, because we're on support. We have been on support for quite some time. We are turning, still, I think we're turning into the second quarter. So I wait. Okay. Aussie's strong over the last few days. Okay. Well, it's still down to me. Euro is still up to me. Okay. Kiwi is still down for me. Pound is still mediocre. But you remember talking about this? I think in my quarterly outlook, which I did, I guess about 4 weeks ago, right? 4 weeks ago, I outlined that I believe pound is going to be choppy. Huh. Okay. Well, all right. Well, that's helpful. Huh. Well, yeah. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm telling you. I don't know what time it is. It's now 9. I'm exhausted. So I think that's it. I have to be patient, be disciplined. I have to have the strength to wait for better setups, the setups I want to make. Imagine you only took the trades that you set up in advance. You're going to miss a lot of trades, but you might have a lot less losing trades too. You might have a lot less break-even trades. I don't know. But maybe better than just throwing down trades and seeing what happens. So look, I'm just trying my best. Okay, I'm just a Canadian boy from the prairies, doing my best every day to be strong. Cool. So if you're in my day trader group, I'll see you at 4. I'm going to keep my eyes on price action and hopefully get an opportunity. But many of these things are still too early. There's things I want to do, and I believe it's still just a bit early. Which means if I trade now, I'd be selling in a super ripper strong uptrend. Or if I'm buying now, I might be buying in a super ripper downtrend. And that's not how the Wayne do. So I want to do it, and I'm talking to myself right now just as much as I'm talking to you. I need to be patient and disciplined to get proper setups, the ones that I want to trade. So thank you for being in my life. You give me the strength to get out of bed and do what needs to get done. So peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May your profits be above average. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.